In the life of every community, there's an opportunity and a need to reinvent yourself periodically. And Brazos Towers does just that. We're just simply satisfying an increasing demand for quality housing for seniors that are active.
I knew that the boomers were stampeding down on retirement and that nice facilities were going to be in short order.
We chose something high up because my parents had a high condo in Florida and we just loved that. And we have a view of the medical center where we spent much of our career.
I will say that both of us are very impressed by the board of directors and the people that seem to be involved with the financial management of the organization. They seem to be very sophisticated, very skilled people.
In the late 1950s, there were some Presbyterian ministers and elders who got together in this town. They were concerned about the senior population in their churches, so they formed a committee to do a study on what could be done, and out of that committee came Bayou Manor.
I had lived in Houston from 49 to 52. I was the Christian education director at Second Presbyterian Church, and that was during the time when Holly Hall was just getting started and people were beginning to talk about, well, maybe the Presbyterians ought to do something about a place for retired people to live.
It is the general practice of the moderator of the Presbyterian Church, to have some sort of a legacy when he leaves. And my husband was moderator, and he came up with the idea of Bayou Manor. My husband's mother had been dean of a couple of the high schools here and had a lot of friends that were widows or had never married, and there was no place for them to go when their houses or apartments got so big. So he came up with this idea.
Retired school teachers, missionaries, people who had never really had a home, and this was the ideal place for them to come and for it to be their home.
Dr. Charles King, who was the minister of First Church, and he came up to him and he said, "Hap, I like your idea. Meet me at my office at 10 o'clock in the morning." So when Hap walked in at 10 o'clock, Dr. King had everything lined up. He had the land, he had the bank, he had the architect, he had the builder. He had everything. He had picked up the phone and called all these people from his congregation, and they were all lined up.
Brazos Towers at Bayou Manor is Houston's premier senior living address. Residents enjoy exceptional upscale living, complemented by a full array of amenities and services, all designed to support a healthy lifestyle.
I'm looking forward to not having any of the headaches of maintaining a house and yet having a really beautiful home to live in.
Well, I don't like to cook, so I look forward to the new casual dining experience that looks out on the atrium, and it'll be only an elevator ride away.
At Brazos Towers at Bayou Manor, it's our goal to lift the burden of homeownership so residents can engage in activities they enjoy. InPower is our wellness program that encompasses 4 dimensions of healthy living: mind, body, heart, and soul. Through a wide variety of opportunities, residents develop intellectually, physically, socially, and spiritually.
A study was done by the MacArthur Foundation, and it was determined that if people can improve all 4 of those aspects of their life, they can live a long, healthy, more active life.
We've got a new event room that'll hold almost 200 people. We've also got Braeswood Cafe, which will bring a new casual dining venue to this community that's overlooking the existing courtyard. We've got underground parking for all the new residents of the towers. We've got a lot of new things happening here at Bayou Manor.
I can hardly wait to wake up my first morning in Brazos Towers, up above the tree level, walk into my light-filled living room, look out my big window, and see the city of Houston skyline spread out in a panorama before me. That sounds like a real good change to me.
The socialization here at Brazos Towers is unbelievable. The residents are so inviting, and they want you to come and be a part of it, and so do I.